Hello guys, it's Karen, welcome to another video. In this video I'm doing a Copycat's Wonderful World tutorial. In the last video we built the fountain and the river and the little bridge, and yeah, this house chunk of builds is now actually done, since I've now built that. And in today's episode what we're going to be doing is building the animal pens, but first we need to do some terrain because we're clearly lacking on terrain around here. So what we need to do is at the end of this path, well, it doesn't really matter which path you're at, but at the end of either one of these paths around the Squid of Fame, you want to break the grass out where the path just kind of turns into a corner, and you want to make another path that goes 24 blocks long. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Perfect. And then what we want to do is, well, I'm at the right hand side of the Squid of Fame, so I'm going to go to the left side, and we just want to basically connect these paths up. So I'm going to expand this path. It's 24 blocks either direction you go. So I need to connect all this up here, like that, and then just make sure all these paths are 2 blocks long. And then basically what we're then going to do is there's also a path that goes further down here. I don't know the exact measurement, but we're gonna just drag it out until the other path that we have down here for now. So where it ends in line with the stairs. So if I drag this grass out here quickly, yeah, so the path's gonna end here. That's where we're gonna end it for now. So in line with this stair, you just want to drag grass all the way to the other end, and then that's where the path is. Well, there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, now that we've done that, I'm going to fill all these grass boxes in. I'm going to surround the path with terrain. I'm literally going to just drag this grass around the path down here, but I'm going to make sure there's 2 blocks of grass on this side of the path, to the right of this path if you're facing towards that way. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back to you. Okay, so as you can see, I've filled all of that grass in, and now it looks like this, which is really nice. There's a lot of builds we can build in this area now, and I was actually going to build Tigger's home, and then I really couldn't be bothered to deal with the cat. So I might not even spawn Tigger in. I might just show you what Tigger looks like when I do that. I'm probably going to do that in the next video maybe. But anyway, back to what we're building. Now what we want to do, we're going to be building the animal pens, so we need to be facing towards the Squid of Fame, but on this side of the path here. And what we want to do is do a full row of spruce logs 2 blocks away from the path, and then just drag it all the way down to the other side for now. So let's drag all that out until there. So this is what you should have at the moment. And then we're going to make it a total of 8 blocks wide. So we've got 1 here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 10. 10, not 8. Okay, let's double check that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what you've got at the moment, and this front wall, if you've done everything correctly, should be a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, 2, 4, 6, 10, 20. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 blocks long. Whoops, I dropped my spruce log. So I'm going to double check this when I build this back wall. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Perfect. So it's 28 by 10. So this is what you should have at the moment. Now what we want to do is, in each of the corners, add 3 more spruce logs just going up. This will make a lot more sense in a second. So there we go. And then what we're going to do in between, well, doesn't matter which wall you're doing, I'm going to do the front wall. So what you want to do is skip 2 blocks and then build another 3 pillar, and you want to just keep doing that until you reach the end. So there should be a perfect 2 blocks in between every single pillar. If there's not, something has gone wrong with your build. So there we go, you can see I've done that and I have 9 gaps, which is perfect. These short sides should have 3 gaps of 2, which that works perfectly. So we're just going to keep doing that all the way around this build. And there we go. So this is what we've got at the moment, just a weird spiky thing. Kind of looks like a bear trap. Okay, now what you want to do is, we're doing the front wall now, so you need to make sure you're on the front wall. What you want to do is do 3 2x2 squares of pink wall. So it should look like that. Then we're going to do 3 2x2 squares of white wall. Like that. And then the last 3 will be brown. So there we go. Now we're going to copy what we just did here on the back wall. So let's do that quickly. So we got 3 brown, 3 white, and then 3 pink. There we go. Then on these sides, on the side with the pink at, you want to make this wall pink. Again, the 2x2 squares on the wall like that. And then on this side, close to the brown, we want this one to be brown. So let's fill that in. Like that. So that's good. Then what we want to do, the pillars in between the white and the brown wall, we just want to drag the spruce back to connect to the back pole. So we should have 3 even sized boxes like that, and these boxes are 8x8 each of these, so you can double check that if you want. I know mine are 8x8 because the pattern works perfectly. Okay, next thing we're going to do, on top of all this wall that we've placed, we just want to put upright spruce logs all across it. So let's do that. And I know there's no doorways yet, we'll add them in soon, but what I want to do is actually build the inside parts before we build the roof as well. So the roof will be the last thing we do. So there we go. That's all the walls on the outside pretty much done. What we want to do is grab torches now, and on the top of all these spruce pillars, we want to add a torch on every single wall. So we're just got to keep going around here. And then we're going to turn around, do the short side the same way. And we just got to keep doing that until the entire wall is covered in torches, basically. There we go. That's that done. Okay, now what we want to do. So you see how there's 3 different coloured cubes on each on the front wall. What we want to do is do a path leading up to the second cube, the one in the middle, and break all the wall out and break the spruce logs out. On the bottom level anyway, just them 3 blocks, not the top row. So we're going to do that. So this is what you should have now. Now we want to make a doorway, so what you want to do is add 2 more spruce logs there like that, above each of the doorways. So you should have a 2x2 gap that's touching the floor. So it should look like that now. Okay, what we're going to do now is add signs. So to the left hand side on the second block of grass, we want to write a sign, and on it says pig pen. So it should look like that. Then again, same place against the white pen, we're going to put sheep pen on the top line like that. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And then on this right hand side of the brown one, we're going to put cow pen. So that's cow and then pen. There we go. Okay, that's all the entrances done. Now what we're going to do is, this is where it's going to get a little funky how we do this. We're going to break all these floors out and we're going to replace them with the corresponding colours. So I'm breaking the brown flooring out, so this, well, in between the walls that have the brown wall, this is going to be brown wall flooring. So we're going to fill all that in. I'm going to just do this in the video, honestly, just to make it slightly longer. Otherwise I think it would be a very, very short video. So let's add all this brown wool in. And all these pens are pretty much symmetrical. so that won't take long to do. I'm now doing the white pen, so this one's going to be white wool in the floor, and then the pink one will be pink wool. So let's keep breaking all this out. I'm not going to spawn the animals in for obvious reasons. They're going to be very loud, and we've got the mushroom pen to do behind this build. So I'm not going to do that, but I am going to show you the animals in the other world. Actually, no, I probably won't show you the animals. What I'm going to do, I'll add like clips on later in the video to show you what the animals sound like, because a load of the animals have had new sounds added to them. So I'm just going to end up showing you what they sound like in a clip at some point during the video. So let's quickly add all the pink wool, and there we go. All that gas bagging actually finished the floors. So I hope you did the doorways as well. They are also meant to be the wall. Now we're going to add some oak fence gates just in the doorways of all these. So this is what it looks like now. And then what we're going to do on these inside walls where we've done this row of spruce, we want to add 2 rows of oak fences on top of each of them. So let's do that. So it looks like this now. And then we're just going to add spruce logs on top of all of them fences. So let's quickly do that. They're all upright as well, so make sure you do that. There we go. Now what we're going to do is add some torches, and the easiest way to do this is, so in this pink pen, you just want to skip one from each corner and place a torch on every single wall. There isn't a wall without missing one. There was one, and then I let Copycat know, and it magically appeared there just before I let him know from the last time I was in his world. So let's add all these torches in the white pen. They're all the same in every single room. So, well, every single pen. They look more like houses, which I kind of like about them. So there we go. That's all the torches done. And now all what we need to do is grab chests and coloured beds. So we need to grab a normal chest, and then we need to grab pink bed, white bed, and brown bed. So we're going to do the pink bed first. Pig pen first. So we want to do directly underneath these torches on the side walls. I forgot to put a torch there apparently. You want to add 2 pink beds like that. And again, you want to do the same on this side, like that. Then, in line with the middle of the side walls, you just want to add a double chest on each of them. Like that. Okay, now basically, we just got to copy the exact same thing in each of the pens. So the white pen is just going to be white beds though. So let's add the white beds, skip one from each end on the side walls, and then add the double chests in the middle. I don't know what's in these chests, but if I find out eventually, I will show you what they are. And then this one's brown, like that. So there we go, that's the animal pens. Interior's done. And all what we've got left now to do is the roof. So what we want to do is clean our hotbar, add, we'll grab oak slabs, pink glass, white glass, and brown glass. And then what we want to do, on top of all these spruce logs, we want to just add oak slabs on top of all of them, including the, if I get my words out today, including the pillars in the middle, the walls in the middle, spruce logs in the middle. There we go. Okay, and then easiest thing to do again, we're going to go to the pink side, and we're going to add 3 half slabs like that in each corner of the rooms. So this is what it looks like at the moment from under here, and then when we're up here, this is what you should have. So there should be 4 blocks left in between each of the walls. So we're going to do that in all the pens quickly. So let's fill that up like that. Fill it up, I mean place the slabs. There we go. And that's all the slabs placed. And now we just need to put the coloured stained glass above the pens that match it. So the pink side is going to be pink stained glass, and you just want to fill it all up in line with the half slabs. There's no up parts, there's no lower parts, it's all flat. So there we go, that's the pig pen done. The sheep pen is here. So let's fill all that in like that. And then we just got to do the cow pen, which is brown stained glass. And let's fill that in. So this should all be perfect once we're done with this, like that. And there we go. That is the animal pens, 100% done apart from the animals inside, but I'm not going to spawn them in. And what I'll do, I'll add some clips right now above the screen with the animal sounds that they make. So you'll hear them now. Okay, so you should have heard them all now. So you would have heard the pigs, the sheep, and then the cows. So you just need to make sure you've got 3 of each of them animals inside the animal pens. So you want 3 white sheep, you want 3 normal coloured pigs, pink pigs, and 3 brown cows. You don't want the warm or cold variants of any of them. And the sheep aren't dyed. Okay, so that was pretty successful. We built the animal pens. Seeing as we have a little bit of time left, I'm going to show you where this path goes around the tree farm. So what we want to do is come to this corner here. So I'm just going to mark it out. So if we're looking at Boney's hut, we want to go to the left of this. It's the path that goes and connects up to them stairs. And what we want to do is go to the 8th and 9th block, starting from here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let me count on the grass actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we should have 6 blocks here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks here. So if that path did extend there, it doesn't. But there's 7 blocks here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this path here is literally going to connect up to this path right there. And the tree farm literally gets placed in the middle of this. So let's just fill all that up with the oak planks. Like that. And that is the path around the tree farm done as well. Didn't think we was going to be doing that in today's episode, but apparently we did. This video is still quite short, so what I'm going to do is switch over to my main world and show you some of the stuff in there. And we're now in my main world, and as you can see, I am actually working on the length of some of this area and what I'm actually going to do while trying to explain some of this terrain. I know it's going to be coming, I just don't know how I'm going to do it because I want to do some of the water terrain while it's there as well. And then this is the terrain that comes down here. I do think I will show how to do that. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will do it, and you can actually see some of my signs about how long these paths are in here. This is how I take all my notes. I believe I got a sign over here as well. Yeah, 8th and 9th block there. So I'm very bad at forgetting to flap the trapdoors down as well. I took some notes for the tree farm and stuff, so we can actually build a lot of this stuff around here. It's just about what to do next. But I think I am going to show yeah, how to build Tigger's wonderful home next. So, and I've got my flap drawers, no, trapdoors flapped in there as well. So yeah, in the next video, we're probably going to build, well, we are going to build Tigger's house. And then it's going to be a very short video, and then we might come over here and do the mushroom pen. There's 5 stairs there apparently. I've left that sign there and you just saw that. But yeah, we definitely need to think about doing some terrain. You can see I've expanded that out. I don't know the last time any of you saw this, but yeah, and I have been working on flattening the Crazy Land down bit by bit. So Crazy Land, Squidland. Yeah, and this terrain around there is going to be so fun to explain that. But yeah, so that's everything, and these are the animals that I use for the sounds. I literally structure built these animals like I told you to do with the wolf. So you just want to do that and add 3 in each, and you can see these pens are the exact same. And there is actually nothing inside these chests. So at least we ticked that off. But yeah, so in the next video we're going to head over there and build Tigger's house. So I'm going to say thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.